In this video, I will be sharing with you the 7 steps to attain financial success. You can immediately apply this in your life right after this video. Number 1, it's time to mind your own business. Number 2, take control of your cash flow. Number 3, get educated. Number 4, learn to solve problems. Number 5, seek mentors. Number 6, grow from disappointment. And number 7, believe in yourself. Hey there, welcome back. You're with me on Be a Moon, Not a Star. Number 1, it's time to mind your own business. Well, we often heard the words of advice like this: go to school, score good grades to get a job. Instead of minding our own business, we work all our lives minding everyone else's business. By looking at our personal financial statement, we can begin to see how have we been conditioned to mind everyone else's business and ignore our own. This realization can happen to anyone at any stage of our lives. So what do we need to do? Number 1, fill out your personal financial statement. To get where we want to go, we need to know where we are. This is our first step to take control of our lives. Number 2, set financial goal. Set a long-term financial goal for where you want to be in next 5 years, and set a smaller and short financial goal for where you want to be in next 1 year. And always remember that your goal should be realistic and attainable. If we want to make a living, we should mind our own business. Number 2, take control of your cash flow. The most important word in the world of money is cash flow. There is a highly believed misconception that making more money will solve our financial problem. But unfortunately, making more money will not solve our financial problem if cash flow is the problem. For an instance, let's look at John's and Peter's income and expense statements. John's income is $1,000 per month, but his expenses is $1,200. He is spending more money than what he earns. This is an example of a negative cash flow, where Peter's income is the same $1,000, but his expense is $850 each month. Peter has a positive cash flow of $150 each month because he is spending less than what he earns. To put that in a nutshell, it's not about how much money we make, it's all about how much money we keep. We need to analyze and map out a plan to get control of our spending and minimize our debt and liabilities. Live within your means before you start to expand your means. To get control of our cash flow, we should definitely know the difference between an asset and a liability. Number 3, get educated. We often say investing is risky, but really it's the investor who is risky. It's the investor being oblivious of the difference between an asset and a liability, and also lack of financial knowledge. That makes investing risky. Financial literacy is not simply looking at the numbers with your eyes, but also training your mind to know the way the cash is flowing. The direction of the cash flow is the key. For an example, a house could be an asset or a liability is depending on the direction of cash flow. The house can be an asset if the cash flows into a pocket. If the same house takes money out of your pocket, it's a liability. In simple terms, an asset puts money in your pocket and liability takes money out of your pocket. Now let's talk about what is risk. Due to lack of financial intelligence, we put ourselves into the position of high financial risk. It's called financial red line, meaning income and expenses are nearly the same each month. Relying on safe and secure job is risky. Buying liability is risky. Lack of financial knowledge is risky. And minding everyone else's business and paying them first is risky, and so on. Number 4, learn to solve problems. An investor who is financially ignorant look for financial advisors to suggest where to invest. Whereas financially literate investors become expert at solving one particular type of problem. Bill Gates, Arthur Robert Kiyosaki, and Warren Buffett are the examples. Bill Gates is an expert at solving software marketing problems. Arthur Robert Kiyosaki is an expert at solving problems in real estate. Warren Buffett is an expert at solving problems in business and the stock market. And never forget that most of the people struggle financially because being ignorant about financial problem. If you start small and learn to solve problems, you can gain immense wealth as you become better and better at solving problems. Well, we can invest a small amount in the paper asset to learn about the stock market, or buy a single family home for investment standpoint to learn about the real estate markets. Number 5, seek mentors. How many of you have a mentor? If you don't have one, I would highly suggest you to find your mentor the sooner you can. From my lens, mentors are the ones who impart their knowledge, experience, wisdom, and hard-learned lesson to guide and support their mentees, and realizing their greatest potential and helping them to thrive in the same field. Choose your mentors wisely and learn from them. Furthermore, a mentor is someone who tells you what is important and what is not. Also can guide you to places you have never been there before. For instance, if you decide to climb Mount Everest next year, obviously you would seek advice from someone who had climbed the mountain before. There is an old saying, professionals have mentors and amateurs don't. Number 6, grow from disappointment. The size of our success is measured by the strength of our desire, the size of our dream, and more importantly, how we handle disappointment along the way. Number 1 is to master the way of handling disappointment. By doing so, we won't be alarmed to face disappointment, because disappointment is an important part of learning. Just as inside every problem lies an opportunity, inside every disappointment lies a priceless gem of wisdom. People realize this are just simply ruling. In most cases, we fail to try things that are intimidating just because of fear of getting disappointed. Always be expected to be disappointed about your new attempts. When things don't happen the way we expect, being emotionally prepared can keep us calm and dignified. Trust me, we can think better when we are calm. And always remember that inside every disappointment lies a priceless gem of wisdom. I believe that when we are prepared for disappointment, we can turn the disappointment into our strength. Don't let your disappointment stop you. Number 7, believe in yourself. The only person who determines a thought you choose to believe about yourself is you. Listen to your doubts and fears, then dig deeper to find the real truth. We may say to ourselves, we are tired to learn something new. But the real truth is, when we don't learn something new, we will be even more tired. The ever deeper truth is, if we learn something new, we will be excited about life again. I would say we may not be good at everything, but taking time to develop what we need to learn would change us rapidly. When you are dead to face fears and doubts, a new world will open up to you. Learn from your mistakes and keep going on both good and bad times. Believe in yourself and start today. If you learned something today, give it a like and subscribe to my channel Be a Moon, Not a Star. With that being said, as always, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you there in another video 2 weeks from now. Until then, I am Prakash, signing out.